You're hired. Two words everyone would like to hear after applying for a job they really have their heart set on. A dream job, a pay raise, a world of opportunities awaits after hearing the magic words and engaging in a firm handshake. Today I'm going to discuss the hiring process, from compiling a resume to the interview. Firstly, let me explain what organizational management and why this is relevant to me. Organizational management is a degree that you can get from Spring Arbor that focuses on organizational skills, leadership skills, and really being a forefront in your sector, your business, or your field. It's mainly a business degree, however, there's a wide range of opportunities that await you for that. For example, there are plenty of government jobs available. Lots of nonprofit organizations hire organizational management majors, and you can just really do a lot with it. It's a very broad degree as it focuses on leadership and management. That's essentially the main goal of the OM program. So, building your resume, firstly. The purpose of a resume is to show a company or a job why you qualify for it and your set of skills, experience, etc. So the resume is really the first thing they see before they actually see your face. You fill out your application and along with it send in a cover letter, which again just describes why you are qualified for that job. A resume goes a little bit deeper into that and explains your experience with other companies, your prior work experience, your skills that may be necessary for this job and how it is relevant to it. So I'm going to explain how to organize your resume. Kristen Baylor, a writer from Times Money magazine, describes a resume as the face of you on paper. She describes that in order to compile a fresh resume and a compelling resume, you need to have a few things. The first and number one important thing that you have is your job experience. You really need to show that job why you are qualified, why they should pick you, what sets you apart from the other folks who are also applying for this same job. Your resume and your experience can set you apart by showing your experience and how it relates to that program. So we begin with our work experience. After that, we move on to our skill sets. Say you work very well with people, or you have outstanding customer service. You can include that in your resume, and the employer will get that, read it, and say, perfect, we need a good CSR. Excellent, you're hired. So moving on to that, say they like your resume and they give you the opportunity for a job interview. Now that can be pretty daunting, a little intimidating. No one likes to go into a strange situation and immediately begin talking about why they're better than everyone else who is there. But don't let that sway you, that's alright. You have to know the job that you're applying for. Make sure you know why you're there, what you're talking about. The interviewer is going to ask you questions saying things like, what makes you think that you're a good fit in this company? Well, if you know your job and what you're applying for, you can easily talk about that. You can say, well, I know this and this and this about said company, and my set of skills and experience fits perfectly within that. So I'd be a valuable asset because of this and this and this. Also during the interview, people are going to ask you questions. As Dominic Umbro, a writer from Business Insider magazine, said, you need to use stories to answer questions. So if an employer says, how do you deal with a difficult situation in which a customer is very unhappy? Use your prior experience and your prior knowledge to tell a story about perhaps one time a customer was very upset with you. You can tell a story from your own experience and really relate to the company who's interviewing you and show what you did, why you did it on a personal level. And most importantly, remain calm and upbeat. So, end on a positive note, and always ask a question about the company that's hiring you. You need to say, well, how do you like it here, or something. You need to relate the company back to you. Well, anyway, all of these tools will help you in your quest to land your dream job. If you find yourself on the other side of the fence and looking for someone to hire, you can also know what to look for through this. I hope you learned a lot about compiling a resume, doing the interview, and have an excellent evening. Thank you.